Why do dragonflies fly in swarms? Have you ever been outside and suddenly found yourself surrounded by a swarm of dragonflies? It's a mesmerizing sight, but what drives these insects to gather in such large numbers? Let's uncover the reasons behind this fascinating behavior. Dragonflies fly in swarms for a couple of main reasons, and it all boils down to food and migration. There are two types of swarms: static feeding swarms and migratory swarms. Static feeding swarms are exactly what they sound like: dragonflies gathering to feed. These swarms usually form near dawn or dusk when the sun is low on the horizon, making it easier for the dragonflies to see their prey. You might see them flying in figure-8 patterns over a lawn or pasture, catching bugs like mosquitoes, midges, termites, and ants on the wing. These swarms are attracted to areas with an abundance of prey insects, often where disturbances like mowing the lawn or weather fronts have stirred up the small insects living in the grass. For instance, if you've recently mowed your lawn, you might notice a swarm of dragonflies appearing shortly after. This is because the disturbance from the mower has caused the small insects to fly around more, drawing the dragonflies in. Similarly, weather fronts can deposit large numbers of prey insects in an area, and dragonflies take advantage of this by forming swarms to feed on them. The other type of swarm is the migratory swarm. These are large groups of dragonflies, often hundreds of thousands, flying in a single direction over long distances. These swarms can be so dense that they show up on weather radar. Dragonflies, particularly species like the common green darner, use weather fronts to initiate their migration, taking advantage of tailwinds to help them cover vast distances. During these migrations, dragonflies will stop to rest and feed, forming static swarms in areas where prey is plentiful. This behavior is similar to that of birds, where both dragonflies and birds use visual landmarks and alternate between flying and resting days to conserve energy. In summary, dragonflies fly in swarms to maximize their feeding opportunities and to facilitate their migrations. Whether it's a static feeding swarm or a migratory swarm, the presence of abundant prey and favorable environmental conditions are key factors that bring these dragonflies together in such impressive numbers. So next time you see a swarm of dragonflies, remember, they're just taking advantage of nature's buffet.